Should you choose career or relationships first? Because they're both important. Let me know if you disagree with me. Let's start. First, rather than asking the question, which one is more important, I think the question that should be asked is, which one should come first? Because I really believe in investing in your career first. Because you always want to make sure that you can survive first before anything else. Because let's say you go make some friends first. These are great friends, but now they want to go travel and do some hobbies. But because your career isn't that developed yet, so you don't have that much funds and you can't join them. You do not want to be in that position. It feels horrible. Plus, you never just want to make relationships the sole focus of your life. Because the last thing you want to do is spending way too much focus on your relationships and still being the same job after like 5 years, while everyone else is already upgrading their own lives. Focus on career first and it will make everything else much easier. And one other side note that people usually don't talk about is that when your income changes, your friends also change. And this is for good and bad reasons, but that's for a different time. If you're looking to become a man that knows their way around the world, hit that subscribe button. However, when I say focus on your career first, it does not mean ignore all relationships. It means dedicate your best time and energy to career first, and then use all your remaining time on everything else. This might look like from Monday to Wednesday you stay home and study, and then on Thursday and Friday go out and have fun. Because honestly, good friendships are still very hard to come by. You can't just ignore life for like 10 years and then suddenly expect a good friend to just show up. So you really want to put your main focus on work, but not cut off your social life completely. If the right person shows up, introduce yourself, try to make it work. And then once your career feels pretty stable, pretty decent, now you can switch the priorities and put more time into relationships. But what if your job and relationships clashes a lot? This is honestly not a good thing, and personally I will try to avoid this at all costs. Like if your job schedule is like nights and weekends, you almost have to expect that in this season of life, you won't get that much relationship opportunities. Unless you switch jobs or you stay long enough where you can request better hours. If the friends you got constantly want to get out and getting drunk all the time, and this is really affecting your work, dude, these friends they have to go. Because they are potentially messing up your future. So when you're really looking to balance career and relationships, try to find the ones that won't cause a bunch of problems in your life. And there are tons of people out there that don't want to do anything with their lives, and they might bring you down with them. Pick the right crowds to hang out with. None of us wants toxic work or toxic people in our lives, so filter everything. The last reason why I will pick career over relationships first is that you don't really know which relationships will last. I know this sounds kind of grim and negative, but it's true. It takes two people to maintain a relationship, and unless both sides want it to work, it will eventually break. There are a lot of friendships that I had that just eventually faded out, and it's not because they were bad people. They were some of the coolest people that I know. But life happens and you kind of just lose touch. You can invest in relationships, but you can't really have control over which one will actually stay. In your life, if you're lucky, you might get 2 or 3 very close friends. But a lot of people, they will come and go. If you put too much focus on relationships, you'll just end up feeling really depressed. This is why I'm saying balance. Focus on your career and don't make relationships your everything. Not really the best comparison, but I guess your career is more stable around this area, but your future definitely depends on it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.